Turning the microphone on. Oh gosh, Jesus Christ. I have hair that just hasn't its own mind at the moment, but you know, at least it's a bit more purple again. And welcome to another stream. Last stream before Christmas for those of you who are waiting for presents under the tree. I don't have a tree, so no presents either, but you know, one of those things. What are we going to do this week? Right. Did I do a lot this weekend? No. I did other things. I have a study that I'm doing at the moment that finishes mid-January, so I spent yesterday studying and writing academic things. So it's like, eh. But, you know, now this is my time for me to be a bit more creative and, you know, spend some time in my hobby. So yeah, how many of you are going to be around? I don't know. We see how many people have been traveling for going home for Christmas. But I'll be here. Most likely playing video games or board games. So as the stream says, we're going to work on some shoe armor. So as I said, we've worked a lot on the little skull. And I did offline started working on some smoothing, make it, you know, just here and there. I've filled up a little bit of gaps here and there. The problem is because I have to be so up close to literally find all the little pieces and bits and pieces that are still there that needs to be done. It's not going to be interesting for stream because I'm literally going to be like, because I'm absolutely blind. Just, you know, getting old, then your eyesight goes worse. So we won't be working on this on the stream. I also filled up a little bit more of the couple of more small gaps that were here and there, and then I'll be sanding that, and that one is about ready. The weather is quite mild, but sadly enough not mild enough for me to go outside and spray paint, sadly enough. But yeah, we'll these can I'll be doing those. I'll give you an update every week. But this is, it's close to being done. It's just little things like insides that needs to be done, need to be sanded. It's boring shit to watch. So I thought, you know what? Leave that to just give you an update every week. Stay there. Stay. Thank you. So, what have we to do for today? I want to work some more on the shoe armor because I was very happy with our progress yesterday. I did notice something. I'll show you when the camera up down is. But yeah, pretty happy with how far we're getting at the moment with redoing that. And one of the things I didn't forget this time. I actually went out to the DIY store and bought a piece of pipe. It's a bit too long still. We'll have to measure out how much I need. But instead of having a stick and then having a piece of cardboard around it as the handle, I thought since we're going to work on making it detachable, so partly taking it apart, put it in half, I thought I might as well use a pipe so that, you know, once I wrap this end, it can become the handle. And it's hollow, so I can put the wires through it for the buttons that go on. And I bought a little stopper. So this will go inside the chainsaw, and I'll put a little magnet on the inside, and I'll put a magnet there, and then once it goes in, it holds it in place. I might put some more magnets here and there just to make sure it absolutely 100% sticks in. But yeah, so if we're getting really fast with the shoe armor, we might start on some planning on that. But it was funny because, as you know, I live in Poland and I don't speak the language really well. And of course somebody came and asked me, do you need any help? Because I was literally just checking the thicknesses, to, you know, the rigidity, because there are some others that were like metal on the inside, and I thought, oh, maybe that's stronger, but no, we could actually bend it. That's no use, of course, because, you know, it needed to be a bit rigid. And then my best Polish trying to explain, no, I'm fine, I'm just testing. And he's like looking weird at me, and I'm like, for a costume. He's like, okay? And then he walked off going, crazy woman. So yeah, that's you know, my adventures in Poland sometimes trying to talk to people. But yeah, so that's kind of what we're going to do here today. It's a bit short, but yeah, I didn't do a massive amount. I'm off for the next 2 weeks, so I might have some more work that I can do. But I'm pretty sure that with maybe a few hours work, I have the lower armour done. I still need to. It still annoys me at the moment. But this one is quite wide. I still want it to be there. So it goes smaller. But yeah, we'll have to probably sit here, warm it up, and then hold it like this. Because I tried to do it with tape, but the tape just lets go. So I'll have to figure out how to do that. But yeah, it needs to be a little bit smaller. Like I said, I did a walk test, and it kind of works. I need to shave up a little bit on it. Camera, thank you. I have to shave up still a little bit on the inside, so they don't fully hit each other. But other than that, it kind of works. So I need to bend them a little bit more round so that the thigh armor doesn't rub against the chainsword armor. So the calf armor, sorry, chainsword armor. But so yeah, we're getting there. We're doing stuff. So yeah. Oh, sorry, I needed a coffee. I've been playing board games till 1 a.m. last night. If anybody wants a really good board game you can play online, download Tabletop Simulator and play Spirit Island. It is a freaking amazing game to play. It's a cooperative game, so it's very different from many other board games. And yeah, it's fun to play with friends. So we played one game and then finished in one, and it's like, so we play another game? It's like, sure. And then it was 1 a.m. by the time we finished, and you know, by the time I fall asleep, it's like nightmare. Well, that's the nice thing about being off from work for a while. So yeah. Now I need to, because I know I knocked my camera. Here we go. Oh, I really need to. It's one of my many things. I want to get some more emails, get some changes done to my layout. So we're planning on some couple of things that are gonna change in the new year. But for now, contacted someone that might be able to make me some emails. So last week we finished with this nose cone, and I realized once I've put it on and I was looking at it, so I'm going to take some pictures from Instagram because I'm terrible at updating my Instagram, and I realized it actually is going a bit too far. Because if you see where this bends, it needs to go to about there so it can bend, so I can walk. You know, it's important to be able to walk. So I realized that, you know, it needs to be a bit shorter, but the top is fine. So we'll have to I'm going to probably warm up the warbler, open up this part, why I don't sandwich, and then cut off a little bit. I just need to figure out how much I have to cut off. I need a marker, that will help. So, where did I say would be the best for this to sit so it can... I think it's there, isn't it? How am I going to do this? Is it there? Oh, something in my eye. So I might do that.
That might be the side. So now I need to somewhere around there. I have a feeling that this might also almost be the same size as this one then. Ah, yes. Right, I think that's the amount that we have to take off. Well, can work on that. Whoops. There we go. Right. It's going to be noisy because I have to heat up. So yeah, I need to take some off. I just noticed something here as well. It's kind of broken there, so let me fix that. That's a nice thing about wall black. Sorry for the noise. Ah, okay. I might have to put a little strip behind here so that it's nice and okay, let's open up this little envelope. And maybe I could mark to whereabouts I might have to cut. Yeah, that's about where. Okay. Oh. Hot, hot, hot. Okay. Slowly getting there. Come on. Ow. But that's the nice thing about Warbler. It is just plastic. Yeah, I'll have a couple of bits loose, that's alright. There we go. I have to make sure that I make that change on my other foot as well. So whatever I cut off. Okay. Ah, sticky. You go there. There you go. Slowly get in there. God, this one is a bit thicker, so this is going to take a little peeling. And also I need to remind myself to put the holes in there. Okay. Some of it is loose. So then we can test it again and make sure that the middle bit is long enough to cover. Okay, I need to make some gap there. Okay, that's loose. No, make one there. Right, here we go. We need scissors. Here we go. Make sure I keep this piece I'm cutting off so I can remove it from the other side, the leg, other foot, leg, foot, whatever. Ah, it's curved. It's hard to cut. There we go, we'll put that piece there. And we need to curl the... Okay. Right, and then I need to make sure I put some holes in there, so do I have my holes somewhere? Right, got one that's ready and made, slightly bigger. This size. Might be that size. Or is it that size? That size. I need to make sure I've got enough going around so it doesn't, you know, break. There we go. About there. Oh, come on, camera. It's another thing I need to do is keep an eye why this camera is sometimes giving weird stuff. There we go. So, press this. Is this the right size? Let's see. Yeah, I think that's fine. Right. And cut some of this off. That goes in the box of bits. Right. Pre-make some cuts. Because we've found that it's easier to cut when it's not super hot. At least for my fingers. And I need to make sure I put a hole. Okay. Right. One hole. Make sure these bits don't go over the hole, so I can okay, we're getting there. I know this is a noisy stuff. So I can't believe how many iterations of this shoe armor I already made. But, you know. Just making sure it's smooth. And that I can still get my things through. Hey JR! Good afternoon! All ready for Christmas? If you celebrate, that is. I don't celebrate Christmas. I haven't had a tree for decades. I never saw the need to bring something in my house that then gets discarded, or even get something made out of plastic. And I kind of never. I don't know. I'll probably be online gaming. Or sitting on the couch reading a book. That's kind of probably how I will be doing most of my chilling. I did buy a Christmas bauble from Flying Tiger, and I'm an idiot because I broke it. I dropped something on top of it, but it was an eggplant Christmas decoration, and I thought that was just so fucking hilarious. But yeah, and I broke it. Probably why I shouldn't be around breakable things. And I went back to the shop to see if I could get any more, but they were already sold out, of course, because it's fucking hilarious. But yeah, hopefully I'll be able to score a new one. But yeah. The other bauble that I bought was a rainbow mirror ball, and to me it's not a Christmas bauble; it's a rainbow mirror ball. So yeah. What's shiny? Come on, go around and melt together. Yeah. Yeah, it's just such commercialization these days. So. So I'm watching my kitty cat, make sure she doesn't pick up anything that she shouldn't, which is near my craft room. Kitty cat, what are you doing? Hey. No? You're not coming? Okay. It's a cat. Like she's ever going to do what I'm going to ask for. Right, let's see if this change has fixed. Yeah, that's better. Now I can probably bend my foot. Yeah. There we go. That's better. It was a little bit too long, so it cut in here. Yeah, I mean that's the nice thing about seeing family. I mean, for me, I hate traveling around this time because either it's snowing, or it's bad weather. Although it looks like at the moment that there's not going to be any. It's going to be a wet Christmas. There's not going to be a white Christmas here. But yeah, I prefer to go and see family than in the summer when it's, you know, a bit nice to go around, a bit nicer to go and, you know, do things. Because, you know, there's so little you can do. But yeah. look, that's actually, I'm just letting it dry a little bit. So now I have to test to make sure that this is still long enough to cut. There we go. So that's problem number 1. Oh, damn it. Come on, sink over it. So might have to make it so why is this side that side actually reaches. I need to bend it a little bit more round. So right, so this was here. So yes, they need to be a little bit more forward. Come on. Oh hell. Let's move this where it's supposed to be. Okay. Oh, it's that's not straight. Okay. Okay. Interesting. Is it this one the same? I don't want to remake the big bit, but oh yeah. So I'm trying to remember the last time I actually went to family on Christmas Day and did the whole gifts thing. But back in 2000, so 24 years ago, I moved to England, and that made travel and in general Christmas really difficult. So but even then, I mean, I just didn't get on with my stepfamily, so that's probably one of the reasons why I rarely went to Christmas on Christmas Day, or if they were there. But yeah, it's been a long time that I can remember that we actually sat down and gave gifts, because I said after a while, I was like, there's no need to give me any gifts because I kind of have everything I need, and I just don't want to collect more stuff, and that's probably usually what happened. That's why I don't participate in Secret Santa at work and all that sort of stuff. After a while, you just have everything. I need some tape to keep that close, because I think that's what sometimes skews
So, okay, so list this in. But it's weird how, I mean, this year, I mean, I find the time goes fast in general, but I think this year has gone super fast. Like, feels like I went to Edinburgh in the beginning of September, and it doesn't feel like it's been 3 months. Do I have to make it any smaller still? Does this work? Yeah, I might not be able to like stand on my tiptoes in these, but yeah, that should work there. So this one doesn't need to be that much. That one does. Which foot is this again? Feels like that needs to. Oh, god damn it! So the problem is, like, I need to keep this kind of line. So if I move this to, or I have to just make it longer so that it still has that. Not just move this part forward, but move the whole bit forward. So let's. And this needs to be a bit more. And then whatever length it needs to add. Right, so, other side. Helps if I use the centimeters. So how much further does this need to go? This hole needs to go 1 centimeter. So now I need to make another piece of foam board. Right. Come on. Right. I'm glad I'm actually doing it this way then, even though I should have put the shoe on there and make sure that it fitted. It flares out a little bit there. Let's keep it up here. Make sure my toes have enough space.
That reminds me though that I need to do my grocery shopping because I'm off, so I can do it anytime. I need to go early on either Monday or Tuesday because otherwise it's going to be horrendous. I'm not the most patient person in general. Ah! Right. So let's put this on the edge to not to waste too much. So let's oh fuck. And then over there, and that one needs to be straightened out a little because it's a bit weird. What did I say? A centimetre more? So from there to there. That really all I need? Let's make it a little longer. Don't need to make it this long there. Because I can always cut shit off. It's just, you can't add things. Ah, yes, I did talk about this before I started, so you might not have been here yet. So they knock a little bit together, but I haven't. So for this one, I need to still make it a little bit more in, and on this side I need to take a little bit more in. But the main thing is at the moment is the top here is actually touching the thigh armor, so I actually need to heat this up and sit for a bit and just put it on my legs and then heat it up, and so that I can form it around the thigh armor. But other than that, it hardly knocks. But it's like this one is still sticking out a little bit more. Eventually, that's my left leg. So yeah, this side. So that side is the left side. So that needs to be a tiny bit adjusted, and the same on this one. As you can see, this one is already a bit rounded now more because I've been playing with it. So this is my right leg. So that's the inside. So I need to probably shave up a little bit there. You can see where I already marked a bit. But in general, they're pretty good. And because of this bit, they actually stay really well on my calves. They hardly need any, you know, because they will rest on top of the shoe armor, so you know that in principle will hold them where they're supposed to be. But they kind of stick there anyway, so that's pretty cool. So right, and I needed to straighten up this line a little. So yeah, that's pretty. Yeah, like I said, the only thing I realised is because now I made the kneecap straighter, it actually touches the thigh armor. So if you see on the image, it actually moves more forward. So I might have to bend it around a little bit more. But yeah. So, will I still always be faffing about with it? Probably. I am just one of those weirdos that it's just... Right. Let's see if I can... hopefully not mess this around too much. Hopefully it's long enough.
those need to be straight. And inside can be rounded because nobody sees that. Oh yeah, I need to put the actually I'm going to put the hole slightly different. Got a see-through oh. So okay. Right. That's oh, you probably also missed then. I bought a piece of pipe with a little thingy. So this will go inside the chainsaw with a magnet on the inside. Put a magnet on that on the end, and then when I put the two halves together, it will go in. Be like, yay! Might have to put more magnets in. We'll see how that works. But for now, we've got some stuff for the chainsaw. So yes. And then we can start planning out how to do the inside of the chainsaw so that we can take it apart. So I also contacted someone about potentially making some emotes. So maybe in the new year I'll have some more emotes. Because I don't trust anybody on the internet that says that they can do emotes and then, you know, they're just AIing things. I like real artists. Alright, so would that work? Actually, that looks pretty good actually. That was just free, just literally like, yeah, does that work? That work? Maybe work? Might have to make that one. This one actually looks pretty in the right place. Okay. Just make a mark. And now I can't see it.
And now I can see it. There we go, and I have to make sure it's about a centimetre away, otherwise it will just rip. Okay. Did I put them back? I think I did. So many drawers, so many things. There you go. Look, put one on the floor. Give me 2 seconds, because I don't want the cat to get it. No, for God's sakes, never mind. Pick it up when I can. Camera, thank you. Well, as you know, I like my little straight jackets. So, I said that I'm looking for something gothic, grimdark type idea. So if they can do something with a straight jacket, that'll be really cool. And maybe 1 or 2 Warhammer Sisters of Battle ideas. So something in that kind of area. At the moment, everything that you see on my stream, I made it. You know, the things where the new sub, the new follow, and the new cheer are on. I all created them from things. So, you know, I'm not an artist, so I use existing images. I mean, I love my padded room background. I don't think I'll change that. But yeah, I could do with a little bit more of things that I like. Things I can use. Maybe something for like bits or, you know, shout outs. I went through my sounds that I have. Like the Praise the Emperor one. I also have We Are Under Attack, which I still want to use for a raid. And then have a cool graphic go with that. What else do I have? Oh, I played all the sounds to try and find a cool just to remind myself all the cool sounds that I do have. Because they come from a voice pack, for a game voice pack, so no worries, no worries. See you in a bit, Jar. I think that side is pretty on point. Now to do this side. It's a bit too far out. But there, I think. All right. About there, as long as it's about a centimetre from the edge. No, that's an inch. I need a centimetre. A little bit more there. Go. There we go. And there's the other one. I do think we do have a winner now. So luckily this is 1mm craft foam, it's so cheap. So we can cut off any that we don't need. Come on.
car. Come on, go in. No, leave you. Finally, right. Here we go. Right, so just wondering if this is too high because it's like gaping. I think it can be less. Okay. So now I need to adjust. This is. Sorry, I'm silent if I'm concentrating. Yeah. Ugh, that doesn't work. Hang on. It needs to be lower as well. Damn it! God, it needs to be forward because it needs to be the same angle as this. Also, do I not make a little less of a gap? Okay, now might have to test that out first. And maybe make you oh damn, this is a lot of faffing about just to try and get it right. But once we get it right,
Let's try this. So, I mean, people wondering, I've got this piece of cardboard in there, so it keeps its shape. Just to pretend that its foot is in there. So, it still is like, cut this one down a little. Come on, get in. I'm not going to screw you in, I just want to push you in. Come on. Thank you. It's also very high there. It doesn't need to be that much in. Okay, okay. Well, that also reduced kind of the sticky outness. I think I still need to put this up more. Because it's, let's just go wee still. I mean, it's not possible to make it a tight fitting, I think. Unless I make this. Now it moves. But still doesn't feel right. So maybe both sides down. It needs to be able to move under, but doesn't need that much space. It only needs that much space. So there. Right, let's try this again. We'll get it right one day. Right, so let's try literally just like that. Come in. So I literally put a hole above where I think it should be. So let's see if that works. And the fuck? There you go. See, that's better already. Let's put it on the shoe. But now it moves. Yeah, it does. Yeah. So
all the movement I really need. I mean, I'm not gonna be standing on my toe steps. So I think that is the right movement. So now I think right. I have to make it probably a tiny bit smaller because I still have to put water around it so it becomes a tiny bit bigger. There we go. Make sure that I still get the same angle. I think that is a success. Almost put that in my fucking drink instead of in the bin. There you go. Right. Right. Also, I'm just thinking. Because there's going to be thickness here because of, so it might rub too much. We have the same problem I had before. So okay, I'm debating. Bending it slightly bit more so it's make sure I hydrate. The only way to do is to try and make sure, see if this actually works, is by actually now folding it into Worbla. No, stay there. Oh yeah, another thing I saw is that it goes really far in. It doesn't need to go far in like that. So I made a mark on it like that. Okay, that's alright. Right, now before I do that, make sure I mark this on a piece. Because if it's okay, I can start from that. Make sure that's a straight line, because it seems to be the problem of me being able to make straight lines. And also one of the things I wanted to do was remove right. And there we go. Helps if I do it the right way around. Now, I really like to get this bit straight, because no, it. Come on, lie straight. Do I do it this way otherwise? Might work better. That's a little bit nice and better straight. Right. One of the things I want to do is actually I want to put the hole more there in the middle of the two holes. Yeah, they need to be in the middle. Right. Luckily, with the Worbla, that's not a massive problem. Where the fuck did I put my...
I am fucking blind. They just went everywhere. You go over there. They might work for... Right. That's going to be interesting to try and fix, but where did I put my wobbler? I thought I put it here. There. Where the hell? Give me 1 sec, I'll be right back. It's probably behind my green screen. So I was going to be my... Yes. Oh, you seriously? Fuck off. Do I really have to fucking ban all the fucking words? Stream boo. Guess we're adding that one on there. Where's my bot? Chatbot. Banned words. Bots. Add a new one. Stream boo. So what we got is got dodge hype, big follows, mount viewers, stream rise, total viewers, now stream boo. So, you know, get in there. Fuck off. Don't need fake viewers. People are not viewing, they're not viewing. I watched this stream. They were streaming, they were not there. And they were streaming words on stream. And there were like maybe 5 people chatting, but 83 watching. How many of those were bots, I wonder. Right, anyways. Wobbler. Oh my god. Anime! Thank you so much for the raid. Welcome everybody, my name is Hebe. Welcome to the asylum. And thank you so much for anime. I saw you were making a Christmas outfit. Yay! I saw you had I was hanging out in your, you know, while I was getting ready for my stream. I was hanging out in your stream. I love the shirt you were wearing, by the way. Very shiny. But yeah, welcome everybody. I am making a Sisters of Battle cosplay image on the stream. And we're working on the shoe armor at the moment, which I think... How many times have I redone this now? This is my 3rd time, I think. Oh, don't you have a gathering foot, or are you just manually gathering? Because manually gathering, that's dedication. Oh. So yeah, I have many iterations of this shoe armor now. And at the moment we're getting a piece of wobbler ready. Yeah, yeah, it's tiring. I yes. So cut that piece off. So just to show you a little bit of the iterations that we've done around the shoe armor. So we started with a shoe point like this. That was a piece of foam that I glued together. Yeah, I mean, it's one of those things that like you don't realize you need until you're actually like doing something a lot. Like I have a narrow hemming foot, and I was doing so many, I was doing so many small seams. So I was like, in the end, I was like, damn it, I'm buying one because this is not working. So we did this version, but I didn't like the fact that there was a point here. Then I tried to do like a version with a edging, and I just didn't like that either. And it didn't work out because it was too long, so I couldn't bend my foot. And now we're on an iteration of both. This is like a marriage of both. And it's this one. So these are the boots I'm wearing. And now, this actually fits. And I can still bend my foot. So, yeah, I know how bad it can be. Would this work? I'm just suddenly thinking something. Because this is the old one. Now that this one is smaller. Yeah, no, that doesn't work. Like, that's, yeah, never mind. So, that was my first iteration. That didn't work out. This is the last iteration. This goes in between here. So let's cut this piece of wobbler. This piece is so freaking big. Oh, by the way, anime, if you need to get yourself some food, some drinks, anything like that, just, you know the drill. You can just... Not a problem. Ooh. Give me this. Stay there. Right, make sure that it still fits. Yep, it does. Make it a tiny bit smaller. I'm doing alright. We're getting quite a bit of pieces done already. Like the thigh armor is done. And look at this skull. It's getting there. For the knee, for the calf armor, it needs to be a little bit more. So I need to have a play around with that. So yeah. So that's I've been filing and filling, but I need to be really up close. So I don't do this on stream anymore, but I show every week. I show an update how it's going. And then the right leg is quite simple, but now it's got the last bits of foam clay filling, then sanding, and I'm waiting for the good weather so I can spray paint them and prime them. But yeah, it looks really good now. So we're getting somewhere. Now that so the thigh armor is done, the calf armor is almost done, and so now we've got the shoe armor finally working. Then we're close to like having the lower armor done. Which, you know. Feels like we're getting somewhere. Yeah, I mean, how long have I been working on this? It's only this year that I finally am like consistently every week work on this. Hey JR, Anime just raided us. But yeah, no, it's I'm feeling like it's getting somewhere now. Sorry, yep, ads. In the meantime, I'll do some noisy work. When do you know Warbler is ready? Is when it goes flat. Alright, let's cut some pieces. Hello, Henrik. Well, you missed a raid. You missed the beginning. About an hour and a half. You're halfway. But yes. Yay! Sorry about the ads. It's just, you know as a streamer as well that, not much you can do about that. But, so, look, we have the, yeah, so this is one of the things I'm going to start doing as well. And maybe have a single button to start my couple of things like sayings. But what have I done so far, Henrik? I have reduced the nose because it was too long, so it was causing issues because I couldn't bend the foot here, so now it's where it can bend. Showed progress on my skull, so I've been sanding and putting some more holes in them, but I'm not doing it on stream because I have to be too close. You can see a little bit here where I've been working on it and filling up a little pieces of places, but I will slowly work on that, and then every week I'll just show you an update. So at the moment we're making the middle bit. Making the middle bit of the shoe part. So hopefully I've done it correctly now that it will not. But that will work. Let's just say it this way, because I'm fed up with having to redo this. And I need to make a hole there. Where's my screwdriver? So, I need to cut this a little bit shorter. And then heat this up again so I can make the hole. So, make sure the hole goes in. go around. That's the thing. It's just that patience you have to do with working with warbler. I'm glad my fingers are reasonably how you call it, heat proof. So I don't have that much problems with the hot plastic. It's many years of working on motorcycles and mopeds. So now I need to make a hole there. And as you can see, there's 3 holes there. I need it there. Yep, true faster Honda. And everybody wondering what language I'm speaking? It's Dutch. Or some people may call it like gibberish, but as I'm also learning Polish for many years now, yeah, not that much gibberish compared to other languages. So now that one doesn't need to be there because yoink. Oh, so it's too thick. There we go. It's a bit straight. Yeah, ish. Yeah, well, true. But I don't think like Italian or Spanish sounds as much gibberish as like the more Slavic language or like Dutch. It's just sounds different. That's, I guess, the way. I think it's also because of the different languages people are exposed to. People are more exposed. No, I'm not familiar with that song. People have more familiarity with languages that they may have heard in movies, and in movies you have heard Spanish. There's enough American movies that, you know, have Spanish or Italian in there. So right. Then again, I must say, from all the languages that sound like gibberish, Finnish is one that's close to like being really odd. The other languages like Swedish, there's a lot of words in Swedish that could be Dutch or English, like the word bra, which means good, which I think is hilarious, and that's why I remember it. I do speak multiple languages now, so although my Polish is still a bit, you know, it's getting better. I think my Polish is getting better. It should be after 2 years of fucking lessons, but I don't speak it enough to really get good at it. I speak English at work. I speak English everywhere else, so yeah. Right, it is getting there. Yeah. Inside doesn't need to be pretty. Inside is not going to be seen. Oh, need to warm it up more. No, no! That was too big. Oh, damn it, that's not what I wanted. Right, let me fix this in a minute. Right. Let's move this around so that this... Right, so that's around there. Now, let's get this fixed. So that's where the hole is. So now I need to replicate it off. Hello, kitty cat. Put you on there and make you... Oh god. I need to get some Teflon sheets. Now, should be fine because this goes over. Yeah, that'd be fine. Not gonna be seen. Here we go. Right, last little bit. Okay, we can shape it. There we go, and I need to make this hole. Yeah, there we go. That'd be something you like, Conric, something with languages. I need to make it. I think. What was it again? Permit? Yeah, there we go. Oh, here we go. Yeah, come on. Alright, let's see if this is, when this is cooled, it is the right shape. It's a kind of an estimate. Alright. It's not bent enough yet. No. Right. It's always a problem because the inside is the edges are thicker, so they take longer to. This is where I need more than one hand. Come on, set. All right. So what era is it from? As if it's from the 90s, I can tell you what the dancing is about, probably. Oh, early 70s. Okay. Probably something disco. If it's the 70s. Early, no, because in early 70s I wasn't really paying attention to much of English. I am from the early 70s. Oh, come on, get in. Right, so you move alright. Need you to be slightly bit differently then. Oh, sit up straight. Right, okay. Hopefully that works. Right, now if I attach the nose bit, oh dear. There's a vision. Come on. This is the only problem. It's just you have to wait for stuff. It's like when you're gluing stuff, you have to wait for it to dry. This is like you have to wait for it to cool down. Right, so I'm having good hopes at the moment that this works, and I'm happy with it. Which, you know, at the moment, it's more of a no, but if I can get over the way it looks and be happy with it. Maybe one day I can make these out of 3D modelling. Oh, it needs to bend a little bit more. I think that works. Oh, stay there. This works. I am going to be so happy. This is my third iteration of this. Also, warning, in 2 minutes it's going to be another again, so just so you know. You might get one, you might not get one. Oh, it works! Ha 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 ha! Ha ha! Do I still wish it was more like that? But yeah, it still works. It's still cooling down.
holding it like this for now. Right. Test. It moves. It works. And what did I not do? Did I not take a copy of it? Yeah, I did take a copy of it. Okay. For a minute I thought I forgot. But it does. Look. And it actually looks pretty good. What's the outside again? This is my right foot. So that's the outside. Yeah, I think that works. Is it perfect? No. But according to that, her foot is completely flat. Your foot's not flat. It's just impossible. So, and I can walk in this. There might be an ad. There might not be an ad. I need to fix the Velcro on this because it's not grabbing there, but I am very happy with this. It works. It works. Right. So, after all the different reiterations. Oh, and there's even a very old stream of me trying to make a lycra cover and then using foam on top, like most people make the covers, and you. Here you go, all the iterations. Just waiting on the ad to break while I'm getting this apart. Ooh. Alright, that's one. Right, everybody's back. So, to give you an idea of the iterations that I've had, that is after I tried to make a lycra cover for the boots and put that just didn't work because the boot's not smooth, so it's not leather. So yeah, so first iteration, then I realized that this was moving forward instead of backwards, so it looked wrong. Then this one with the new nose cone that I just didn't like, and now the fix, and it didn't work as well because as soon as I had them together, it wouldn't move. So, but yeah, so now we've got a working shoe. Actually, fully works. I mean, like I said again, I don't think you should ask me to stand on my toes, but yeah. I will save these so I can make a photo for Instagram. Okay, right, so now hopefully this one doesn't have any Velcro yet. Just making sure. Oh yeah, I noticed got some drips when I spray painted this. Let me just see if it's easy to remove. Where's my... Because the paint I'm using is Plasti Dip, so it's like a rubber. So hopefully... I can sand this down a bit and then respray it. Yeah, that looks like that right there. Almost peels off. Yeah, well, we'll fix that. There's not going to be any spray painting, anything happening, so because it's far too cold outside. Or at the moment it's far too wet outside. But so one of the things I've noticed. So it looks like this one is slightly down too low. It should be like here. It's like so here you can see it's in principle straight on with the edge of the boot. Even the other side is reasonably straight. It seems that one side is okay. If I close this, that side, yeah, that's reasonably straight-ish. If I move it a little bit more down, that will do. But this side is not. Look how different it is. Nice! Well done, anime. Yeah, that must have taken you some time. So yeah, this one needs to be like here. So I might have to redo this one, 'cause that's quite a difference. And this is the outside, so this hole needs to be changed as well. How many layers? How many layers of a petticoat you got? Nice, that's good puff. Yeah, that will get you a good puffiness. Is that a word? Yeah, puffiness. So yeah, I think I need to redo this as well. That annoys me. Stop. Yeah, one side sits fine. Ah. So that one is okay. That one needs to change.
damn it. So that's fine, that's fine. I guess it's good to have so many. Okay. Right, this is ugh. Did I make this out of a different piece of foam? Because this doesn't fit. Jason! Oh, thank you for the resubscribe, because you subscribed before. Thank you so much. Good morning for you. Well, for you it is good morning. Welcome, welcome. Look, Jason, we done it. It works. With the right angles-ish. At least not that way. It still is not the right angle, is it? I cut this too short. Ah. There you go. Now it looks right. Anyways. But yeah. But now I was working on this one and realized that one side was sticking out too low. And it's like, it doesn't work. I have to think of redoing this one. But I'm wondering, did I use a different piece of foam? Or did I just... Yeah, it's one piece. Looking at the time, let's skip this for next time. Let's do some of this. Now that we know for sure those pieces are fine. We had to cut the nose a bit shorter because it was too long. Okay. Yeah. We'll have to figure something out to make this. My cat just did the zoomies. She just went from one side to the other going ring. So yes, left foot that way. Is it still not too big?
Feels like it's too big still. Oh, do it this way, man. Huh. Here we go. Just mark. Damn it, why is this not the right way? Yeah. Felt a bit too big, so let's... Okay. Right, see if that's... That fits better. Yeah, that's oh, that's all right. Well, we can fix it if needs be. Right, put the lid on. Why is the music suddenly a lot louder? I haven't said it louder. Right. That better? Maybe. Right, okay. I'm just looking at the time. We only got like half an hour left because I actually have a sort of a Christmas party to go to. So I play Planet Side and we have an outfit. And today is our Christmas party, so we'll be playing some Planet Side, and then after that we'll play lots of small games like what's it called? The game? Damn it! It's like a Prop and Seek. Although I believe that's gone. What are the other games? I can never remember. I'm terrible. Where did we put it? Oh, here. Some Team 4. Oh, Grab Game. That's the Grab Game. Pirates, Falcons, Knights. There's a couple of games that are free to play. You know, it's just always great fun to play. Just some silly games. Probably some TF2, which means I have to make sure the game is up to date. And we have our own server to play on, so we don't play on public servers. So. Oh, come on. May need to sharpen this these scissors. They are brilliant scissors. But cutting around the corner on something as inflexible as plastic. Here we go. Stay there. Just fit on. Yeah. Yeah. Any scrap gets saved because, you know, you can just all heat it up together and it would be like fine. Come on, Mortla. There we go. Right, so that's. Oh, I need to cut holes. Damn it. Almost. So Jason, just question. How warm is it over you in your place? You know, what are the chances of damn it. Because I know it's summer in Australia, so excuse me. I have remember that correctly that you're in Australia, aren't you? Suddenly doubting myself. I'm normally pretty good at remembering these things, but a predicted high of 27 degrees. That's insane. And 14C is not cool. But yeah, I know, I get it. Yeah. It's because 37 degrees. Fuck. I was complaining that we are not getting a white Christmas. At the moment, our Christmas is pretty washed out in rain. And you're like, yeah, 37 degrees. Have a Barbie. Yeah. Because, so those of you that know probably, I love myself some rock and metal. So I follow a YouTube channel, Nath and Johnny, and they do like reviews of metal and rock and interviews and stuff like that. So yeah, they were talking about the fact that, you know, it's summer and it's like, to me it's just still odd. So one country I've not been to, and I would like to,
Metallica Beat Saber. No, really. I haven't looked into it because I haven't seen what songs are on there. Some songs, of course, are classics. But yeah, in general, no, I hadn't really looked into it. I do have the Billie Eilish one. Random, I know. But yeah, 37 Degrees of Christmas is... I also found I can't study with metal or rock on. I seem to transgress back to house or trance, dance music. I have a tendency to play Tomorrowland mixes. So there's some good songs in there. I mean, some classics like Enter Sandman. I mean, come on. Alright. Okay. Right, see if I can get this to close properly. I'll have another ad in about 45 seconds. So if you get an ad, apologise. But you know, not like I'm making millions out of ads. Come on. Bend around the corner. Like that. Thank you. And then just... Right. Sorry about that. Right, let's cool you down a little bit so I can form you a bit more. Alright, so that's some more. Okay. Slowly trying to form this in the right direction. Right, slowly getting... Oh, don't forget to make a hole. Yeah, turn around. Poke. Okay, one hole. Damn it. Needs to be shorter. There you go. Right. Last little bit. Make these go around a little bit nicer. Although they're not visible, so it's not a massive issue. That's my right foot. Wrong one. Put that one there. This one. Right. Now, let's form it so it actually fits, because now it's a bit... Alright, so that goes here. let's wait for it to cool down so it stays that way. Playing with thermoplastics. Do as I say, not as I do. There we go. That's actually a perfect fit. Even compared to the other foot that I did before. Right. Alright, come on, cool down. Putting all the bits. What I need to really buy is like one of them Teflon sheets so I can warm up all these little pieces and make them into one, and then inside the sheet can flatten them with a roller. There we go. Still a bit warm. Come on. Hurry up! It's cold enough at the moment. Alright, that's perfect actually. Yeah. Because this one has a little bit more denting and this one, ooh. It's a bit smoother. So now onto the other one. Other half. Although I'm looking at the time, and I would like to eat before we do the Christmas party stuff. So well, it's a bit of a corner here. I need to move out. Hello, it has been. How are you doing? I'm doing alright. I was lamenting about the weather because we're not going to have a white Christmas. Going to have a rainy Christmas. So, other than that, yeah, we've been doing a lot of stuff. So this is the third iteration of the shoe armour. So that's a little bit better. There we go. We've got mostly the calf armour done. Look, I've got a skull on my knee. So still working slowly on a couple of small bits and pieces to make them fully smooth. You can see where I've been sanding and filling. And the right leg is completely done. Everybody asks me this. Yes, I have. Actually, in the beginning, I didn't realize it was different video games. So every episode is a video game. Because the first one was D&D. So I was like, alright, cool. I was like, well, so when does Warhammer come? Because I didn't really look at the episodes. Because I kind of, in the beginning I thought, oh, it's just Warhammer. But it's not. It's just one episode. And my camera is, I need to buy a new one.
Have you watched all the episodes? Come on, camera. Oh, seriously? I think the cable is fucked, and that's why I get this problem. So, right, did you watch the one with Pac-Man? The Pac-Man episode? Because I thought that was dark. That was, I thought that episode was done really, really well based upon the game. But the 40k one was really good as well. But that's one of the episodes for, yes, the Pac-Man one with the little golden globe. And it's talking about labyrinths and ghosts, which I thought was really, really well done. Yes, it was. I saw the title for Pac-Man. I was like, oh, how are they going to do this? I was really interested. And then for a while I was like, what's this to do with Pac-Man? And then it got on. Yeah, the E-Topy, yeah, it was just really, really well done, and I thought it was just so dark. But yeah, I haven't seen the trailer because these are lots of things that I hadn't heard about. So I was like, oh wow. I knew about the Warhammer one, and Space Marine is at the moment is on sale. It's 25% off on Steam, and I was like, oh, I really want it, and I just got paid. Yeah, it was so dark. It's so funny. But I love the Warhammer one. Because it's in principle Titus, and that's the whole game. The space the Space Marine 2 game is about. But have you heard? Okay, I didn't know that. Somebody said, have you seen the Secret Level Warhammer episode? And I'm like, nope. So that's why I went to watch it. Week and a half ago now. So I didn't know at all. Because some of the games I don't know, because there's a lot of the anime type games I don't watch or I don't play. So I think I need to. There's a couple of more episodes I need to watch, but I need to now really go through and watch what game the episodes are about, because some of them are like, whoa. So yeah, but there's so many. I mean, I've got 2 weeks off now. I booked all my holiday because the company I work for has been acquired by a different bank. So I was not sure what's going to happen in New Year. I was like, you know what? I'm not going to risk having any holidays left, and then to say you can't take your holidays over. So I think it's not ripped off from Astartes. You mean the YouTube video, Henrik? Because the guy that did the YouTube videos, he works for Games Workshop now. From what I understand, he does work for them now. Because he had to, they were doing all kinds of things. But yeah. So I think that's why it maybe looks similar to Astartes. So, but I need to look into it exactly. But I know a lot of people were like disappointed because he took all his videos down, and right, okay, yeah. I don't know if it's up to date, if IMDb, how IMDb gets updated. Oh, does include. Right, does include. Yeah, I thought so. That's the rumor mills that I heard about. That's why he took the videos down. So the other thing, have you heard about that? Henry Cavill now has the go-ahead to do the live-action Warhammer series that he's talked about. That's something, and I need to get a new camera. Right, Santa has to get me a new camera, I guess, because I think it's the wire. It is. If I move the wire, that's what happens. I'm hopeful and also worried, because he stopped doing The Witcher because they weren't following the books enough, or were something that he didn't like, or he was getting too involved in getting the character on the screen the way he wants to. So I am hoping that the Space Marines, or the Warhammer series, because I don't think it's just Space Marines, that he's not going to be overbearing. I think overbearing might be the right word. So, but yeah, it is something that I kind of am hopeful for. But yeah. Alright. Now, I'm sorry, Blam. But Blam, because you literally came at the end of my stream. And I know it's because it's a bit... Also, Henrik, I think Alex put the time wrong. Because it says it's in 22 minutes. It doesn't start at 7 my time, 6 your time. It starts at 7, right? Confused face, because I would like to have some food before we do anything. But yeah, normally I would stream a little bit longer, but I have to make sure I get some food before a Christmas party, online Christmas party. It's a gaming Christmas party. Yeah, ops time on the schedule, but the message he put out in news says in 22 minutes, which confused me, but yeah, it says silly seasonal festivals kicking off in 22 minutes, so... But yeah, that's odd. But yeah. Anyways. Let's see if anybody is streaming. Oh, yes, I saved the Stream Boo one. Anybody that can read. And I'll make the same complaint I make every freaking time. We need a separate channel for 3D printers. Because it is really annoying now. Why, you know, I get that some people like to watch a 3D printer go, but yeah. Anybody doing cosplay that's actually cosplay? Lots of crafters and lots of 3D printers, but no cosplay at the moment.
really is becoming. It's obvious that a lot of people are like not doing anything around Christmas because it's been harder to find people to raid. Sorry, I'm like literally trying to find something. There's lots of people streaming, but oh, so it starts in 15 minutes. Holy shit. Because then I have no time to make food. Because on the schedule it says 8 o'clock of my time. Yeah, the schedule says 8. So 7. So in an hour and 15 minutes. Not like in 15 minutes. Yeah, none of the people that I follow are online. Right, and we have to just... If it's in 50 minutes, I'm gonna have a problem. Yeah, everybody's close. Oh, well, if the schedule is wrong, that's going to be a problem, because everybody's assuming it's going to be at 7 UK time and not 8. Sorry, everybody's assuming it's at 8. 7 UK time, not 6. So... The piss up in a brewery comes to mind. Right, I am fed up with scrolling. I'm gonna just end the screen. Right, let's turn pause. Right, so suddenly enough, I haven't found anybody I could. Oh, actually, let me check the Discords. Any of? Nope, there's nobody after me. Dang. He's not live. Not live. Nope. Nobody's online that is live that I know of. So that means I'm just going to quit the channel, especially if I still have to make food and the festivities are supposed to start sooner than I thought. So, right. So, we've done quite a lot of work. Got one shoe armour done. The other one started. Needs to bend a little bit more, but we'll do that. So next week I'm streaming as normal because it's not a special day. We'll see if there's anybody out. So yeah, we're getting closer to getting shit done. I'll have an update on the skull on my knee because I'll be slowly working off screen for that because you don't have to small work. Everybody have a good weekend. Stay safe. Have a good Christmas if you celebrate it, and don't get too annoyed at your family members. That was usually me. And we'll see you on the other week. We'll do another week. We'll continue and finish the shoe armor, and I'll redo this one. We'll do that as well. But yeah, no raid because nobody's online. Nobody likes. Maybe people are away. People are traveling to family members and stuff like that. So, anyways, again, stay safe. Have a good Christmas. See you next week. See you later.